I'm just guessing by the way that my grandpa educated me on the same fucking trees. Like it's blowing like the bigger, but they're not that big. Birch trees, they're pretty old, but they're not that big. And the big one isn't even moving, just as branches up above. So it's not 17 knots, or else it'd be like snapping the top of the big tree over. From what my grandpa instilled into my fucking brain about lovely weather. And it's caused by a meteor going really, really slow. Meteorite. Meteor, though, they're bigger. Happens usually every 3 winters, I've noticed. It's been like this is the third week and it's still fucking windy. It was taking breaks and went outside with my dog in the blizzard end of it all. But like, listen to this. It's just kind of interesting. I'll turn my camera though. Kind of funny. Dark cloud. Holy shit, knocks one out of me. Holy back. Okay. That's not its most powerful gust. If I'm still on the camera, I'll film it again. When you're in the Arctic Circle, the storms have to do a lot with space, and it's a gentle space, just like the Aurora Borealis, or like when you see the city lights from here. We also changed our light bulbs because of that, though. Like I said, whatever. I was saying, I was telling you. But yeah, it's a storm. When you could see the city lights, there's an electrical storm caused because the Atlantic Ocean is just that way. Like 15 hours that way. This is the Arctic Circle. Well, yeah. My daughter, it's just because my shoulders are fucked, and they are. They make me gloomy. They hurt pretty good. Like 25 pounds is fuck all compared to how it used to be. And what does it cost from? The KKK tried to abduct me once. And then they tried to find me at the bar, and Joey got hurt. Of course, because they go after men the most. What is a white man doing with a mutt? A glorious babe, actually, motherfucker. It's what is a man doing with a glorious babe? Ask yourself that question, bitch. Well, yeah. Overuse over the years. I never lifted heavy weights like ever at the gym, but I could fucking grab a 100-pound dumbbell and curl it at least 5 times. Problem, well, could I? I'd be kind of scared of my tailbone acting up. I don't know if I could anymore. I definitely can't hold anything light. Because I'm not cool with my smoke and my coffee anymore. With the pain I'm in, there's lots of fluids in my lungs already. I don't need to be chalking them up with cigarettes anymore. Doctor even said so. He didn't say it like I said it to me. And I said, "Oh, you quit smoking, that's great. I was actually noticing that the fluids from your pain from your shoulders is putting enough tacky fluids in your lungs already. You don't need to smoke anymore." I was like, "Yeah, it's just a little tacky and pinching my lungs together." And that too, he says. I forget his name. Basically, Dr. Gita. He's related to Dr. Gita too. Well, I'm basically Dr. Gita as well. And I'm sorry. I have nightmares now. Sleeping that somebody hung him because I wouldn't get in a fight at the hospital for a change. I always get in a fight at the hospital. If a patient said a fight followed them, I'll go fucking fight it. Because then everybody's following me too. Not everybody. But at least a lawyer and police officer, one that has both. Yes, actually, literally, factually. I give a flying fuck. It's just when you're like down my throat, like if you feel like being nasty to people, maybe you don't even acknowledge what you're saying. Maybe you really needed your medication, but remember to get a fucking PRN. It hurts my lungs just for me to be like, no, you make me the fire starter to the actual fucking heat. Their heat sinking onto you. Like it hurts like right here in my heart. I don't want to do that. But when you're down my throat, that I'm being whipped for you because like you're some kind of holy sanctuary to this fucking land. We know you're a blatant fucking liar. They hire the best so that we don't get hurt in the name of you. I'm not saying you're a piece of shit. Just saying like you kind of are a piece of shit if you think they're gonna hire someone who's lost a fight to fight for you at the hospital. I found some kidnapped people once. And like I swear to God, it was like the KKK was marching down the street right then and there. But they invited me in and like left the door open and like cleaned off the steps and like made sure I could leave. They're like, we're fucking kidnapped here, and I was like, oh, it's not too hard. Just how'd you come get me? And they're like, just because they're watching us the entire time. I was like, so light the house on fire? No. I was like, I'll do it. And it took a while. Like, I think one of the girls was dead by the time the Federates could show up. And then it's been KKK fights ever since then. Like, no, there's no KKK fucking cone costumes, but pretty damn close. They gave him nothing but Coca-Cola to share, like a liter bottle to share. And they had funnels. And that was it. It was really creepy. I was like, ew, how's your butthole? They're like, like, actually, it's so fucked. You know, the things I go through. Oh, now my coffee cup's gonna spill in the wind. It's just blowing like a mad horse. I'll just leave it. So much for those hornet nests they thought they were gonna keep from last year. Winds like this didn't happen last year. I think it was the year before. It was rain last year. I think. I remember I was watching a helicopter dream about those boys that crashed near here and walked in and was like bloody. Their guts were hanging out and bloody. And then when I was young, very young, and I swore to fucking God I was gonna like have their fucking baby or something. I was so young. I was so young. I was like, I could have had their baby or something. Like, look how much different coral looks compared to like I have a long face, big brain. No offense. It's kind of overused, but yeah. My daughter doesn't look like Brylan or doesn't look like Lila. Sort of like Lila. Lila has a big brain. And we knew it was happening because we were trying to stop it from happening. We are trying to assist. Melissa kept dying, and Lila would resuscitate her. and it was like hurting Lila's big ass brain. So we're like putting tubes into Melissa and watching her closely just to take the pressure off the baby and resuscitate her before with a heart throbber. Before the baby had to do it, because it's not fair to the baby. It kills the baby. They get tired. So I forget all the kids right now. That was funny. I'm just like, oh yeah, and then Lila. Yeah, Lila's got a bigger face. Her brother, I meant to buy him Laffy Taffy, but then I noticed that the high chews were there available. They weren't sold out. So I bought the 2 bags of high chews for $40. Pretty big bags. I think they have better flavor. I was always thinking of him because he's the one that really likes to eat candy. And he can. Like, he's susceptible to it. Not susceptible to it. I'm going to put my cup away because this is fun. Is that a smaller, bigger gust? I can't even tell. The horses are so sturdy, they're just like, I'm out there. Oh, it's really small. Whatever. Yeah, you have to cut the high chew in half. Oh, wait. You might want to. It might pull his fillings out if he has any teeth out. Whatever. Colton walked me through this once. He's like, don't care. Melissa's nitpicky. I wouldn't care if it pulls his fucking tooth out. They need to come out anyway. I noticed that they weren't pulling my fillings out too, so I was like, snatch, and then I thought about it. I think I almost pulled the filling out is really what happened. This one doesn't hurt. I think I bubbled it. Oh, whatever. High chew right after sushi, right after the dentist. Yeah, I have a... I forget how they pronounce it and how they spell it, really. Oh, pygmy. I'm a pygmy. Coral's a pygmy. Lila's a pygmy. It's just the face shape that geniuses usually have. My dad cut his fucking... he didn't. He has a really swollen nose. He has a pygmy nose, too, but he's type 2 because he got assaulted. I look like my dad. I act like my dad. I would be like my dad if my dad wasn't grumpy pushing me away from just building a doghouse or something. I'm just like my dad. That's why I don't want to sell the property. Plus, what the fuck are you gonna do if I get another house, enough money for another house? I'm gonna beg the fucking RCMP if I can just put it back into this shithole. Actually, in a vehicle. Might just get a vehicle for a fucking house now these days. I'm not even really sure. It's like $41,000 for anything decent that like isn't gonna crash on the side of the road after 3 years. 41,000 fucking dollars. And my portion. We're living off portions here. We're living off portions. Sorry, hobo joke. Okay, so anyway, 41 fucking $1,000. Like, yeah, dude, when I work regularly, like my companies are kicking in and I'm making it anyway. But that takes 2 weeks. But think how much you get of it, and after taxes, and like how many people I'm trying to defend here against with the racism getting in your way. Like it gets in Colton's way too, and he's white. My dad was cracking white and upset my mom because he just wants to be himself. He needs a friend. You're saying the white man is a minority to the Japanese girls at the restaurant. I don't fucking care. He is clearly a black man. Like, you know, unmistakably with my dad. Because I'm mixed and I'm patchy and all that stuff. It's hard. Like, sometimes you get it confused. I get that. But the white man, they founded this place and they're almost a minority. They're like, oh, yeah, so they gave us a Werther's original instead of a fucking high chew for the candy with the bill. So she was like, and went and grabbed Werther's originals. Dad. Oh, it's true that nobody takes care of their white babies until they're strong enough to do it for themselves. We were the first family to do it in over 56 years. I remember when we got the award, it was a big ribbon and gold plate. I'm sorry that I caught my mom's coughing and she's coughing out the rape feelings in the morning. I didn't mean to. It's just like I was about to say about your feet. You're supposed to exercise enough that it feels like they're like this in the springboards. And I got distracted because she coughs fucking loud. I don't know if the camera catches it, but it's like bang in your ear. So I was like stunned. I don't mean to make an ass of fucking like anyone, but I wanna be great like Angry Cops. He doesn't get how great he is. I'm like, your videos make complete sense. I defended him at a police riot where all these freaking assholes showed up, accusing him of being something that he's not, and that it was wrong, and he doesn't want to be a cop anymore, they said. I was like, he didn't fucking say that. They're like, and like a big black chick walks up. I'm not even big, I'm barely black. Right? I was like, that's not what he said at all. You have to be able to follow for the whole half hour, whatever the video is. You have to be able to follow. Are you following? I don't follow that well. Then fuck off. You just try to convince everyone he wants to be fired for something he didn't even fucking do. You're at a police rally. You're not a police officer. I am. I'm not in uniform. Doesn't make a big fucking difference, does it? The difference is you and me. They want to get me a bonnet. They said I look so cute in that bonnet fucking picture from Barkerville. And I'm such a good girl like that too. Like, I'll make my fucking kefir. Bring on a keef. Bring on a kefir. Yeah. I know why my probably got kicked in the leg again, eh? Sheer muscle density. It is. I did get kicked in the leg a long time ago. Now it's been a long time. Yeah, keeping it down to earth is a bonnet. Religion wasn't a thing back then either, because the Western Civil Wars were over, and women were equals to men during that gold rush. There's like, well, the last gold rush before they closed down Barkerville and made it a park. Anyway, I wanted to make comic strips today instead of buying the fucking books. I might just buy the fucking books. I can't now, but if I really get my shit together, I'll be able to buy some and just like beg the kids to inspire me or tell me what to say until I find something to say. And the same with me to them. We should write comics together. I know that it hasn't been a huge predominant thing because of all the reasons to hang out with my daughter. Also, my hygiene is just disgusting. It's not good. I know. Because I'm scared of the shampoo and conditioner that we had. And I use it and my hair starts falling out. It's not rich enough in nutrition. It dries out the follicle and it falls out. I have salon hair. You can only tell what my hair does unless I have salon spray or mousse or whatever. Or just after perspiration. It does really well. It likes to be a little bit oily, that's for sure. I feel good after that coffee. I had a nap again. Like, I get scared of the wind when I'm tired. That's the way my mom feels all the time. Tired and scared, frightened, tremors, terrified, pitiful, low self-esteem that is confused with anger. She used to be funnier until she got raped again at working at Aim High. She was really funny in it. She only had been assaulted like that way like once, I think, is how it went. Anyway, I remember her. She was fucking hilarious. And she loved Mark Carney. They were like one of the greatest friend groups that I ever led around my mom. Because she had professional art classes here. Like she was a teacher before she got raped again working at Aim High. And they are some of the fucking bitches that came through there. Holy shit, like they must do drugs just to do art because they are psychotic. My mom says all the time that I'm beautiful, and I just let it go. I'm like, yeah, I am really nice, aren't I? I try really hard. And when I'm angry, it always makes sense. Until I start falling off the edge of the earth, the exhaustion, because I'm so pent up, angry. And I am a type to get angry. That's why it's pathetic that he's family. Who am I gonna date? I'm not scared of angry people. Ooh. The house whistles with the siding on it, like different. It's like woo, woo. Used to be like woo. Yeah. Like burps now. It doesn't whistle. I just pray to God that window downstairs doesn't break. Especially because my mom's right in the shatter point of it all. So we need a tin on the roof and to fix all the wet stuff down the old chimney that is like what makes it provably the heritage house that it is. And I can't wait for those fucking days. I just tell you, I'm fucking scared. Logan's like, I can get up on the roof, Dad. And then he looks at me and he's like, oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're feeling sturdy. I'm not. He's like, I see that you stumble and trip over your toes all the time. Like, yeah, one leg weighs 100 fucking pounds. He's like, really? I'm like 86.3 pounds per leg at the time. Now it's way less. But they're 86.3 pounds each. His doctor weighed them. Them. They're not them. They're them. French is funny, eh? I do find it funny. People find it most serious. I'm like, I am very serious. If my mom could breathe properly and wasn't hurt all the time and having phantoms of dicks in her, which is not appropriate for anyone, she would know I'm fucking stoic. She's like, sometimes she says it. She's like, I get that you're stoic. It's just like, I'm just trying to be good, and I'm not really good. I'm just nice. I was like, that's true, Mom. You're spicy. We have the Benjamin Mark statue by the courthouse in Prince George. That is fucking amazing. Working out too, finally get to sit totem. I finally got to sit 4 times. This is the one time they extended it a bit because there's so many interruptions from me actually being able to lay down, including heart attacks getting stuck in my heart. Could have had a fucking seizure. I'm already forgetful. Holy fuck. I'd be Amber. The Down syndrome sounds like a man. She looks like a girl. So I'm a little suffocated too. In a different way though, right? But one of the categories. Dr. Guido did come back. He had very fresh breath. And I just said, like it would be nice if someone could help with these people who feel that they're too sensitive so they get too loud. He's like, what are you? I'm like, I'm so quiet I never get heard and I get sick of repeating myself and squeal. He's like, squeal like a pig. That TikTok song. So that's fine. Yeah. He had really fresh breath. Went to the dentist finally. Because when you're working the 10 years, you don't get to go to the dentist at all. So, like, the 4 cavities are 1, 2, there's like 5. That's not bad at all. I didn't go to the dentist for like 11 years. I could be in a band. Screw like pig, pig, pop, pig, pop. Mm-hmm. Let's rock on. Metal face. Even though, it's blowing that snow like mad. Cool. Good thing there's logs, so hopefully no trees will fall on us. Well, I used to defend all the people that couldn't move their arms very well from like born and everything, and I got all these cherishment awards just to have employment. I was working for employment. These KKK kids came after me and all my friends, and I basically did it all myself so they wouldn't get charged because their families were sad people, so they're wholesome and sad. They don't want to fucking work that much. So I was like, I'll do it. It was crazy. Those people are vicious. When they got out of prison, it was another fight with me again. It still look like the same fucking engines they were back then. Just bigger. When they got out of prison, I mean. Girls always need cherishments. Yes, I got lots. A lot of my grandpa's friends, like all of my grandpa's friends. There were some people that came around up till the day that my grandparents passed away. But, like, all their friends fucking died fighting for me to be able to buy this property. My brother's just play fighting. Yesterday, I feel bad for him though. I shouldn't say it. I'm gonna try not to say it as an exercise. You can't. You'll rip my fucking arms off if we play fight. Just any movement, it might do it. Or pop my rib out and fuck on my hooch, and then I'll feel raped. Sit around wobbling. No, I can't play fight. You can't play fight either. So we're just word fighting. Play fighting. So I made it to government, and the last time I was very sick. I was in the bathroom the entire fucking consult, puking and shitting and turning around and doing it all over again. And I went with Mark Carney, like plane trips and everything with Mark Carney. But you can press the speaker button in the bathroom, so you can be in the console in the bathroom. Because they need you there. Yeah, it's like, if you're not there, like, the government's gonna fucking fail and just replace you. I worked so hard for this. That's all I ever wanted. Getting ready for school was so fucking hard because I was like, what's the hardest class? And I push it on the desk. I'm like, what's the hardest class? I need the hardest academics. They said I'm intelligent and I want to challenge it all so that nobody I know has to fret. And then they're like, oh, you're going to take law from kindergarten. I didn't even get talked to in kindergarten. And the teacher wouldn't even talk to me. Because that's her right. She doesn't have to talk to me. Because if they're bad and you're intelligent, they think they're okay by themselves. You are okay by yourself if you're intelligent. But I'm not really, because electronics never fucking work for me, even though I do it right. I'm not okay all by myself. So, yeah. Doing the alphabet, I like wrote it out really fast. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And Z. And Zalo. And Zon. Zesta. Freda. Mena. Sino. Monica. Ria. Tora. Tea. Taya. Taro. Magna Mia. They're like, and I was like, you're welcome. I don't really have a place to live. Be nice to me. They're like, you're a fucking genius. Coral got taught that stuff too. Yeah, you have to be taught that, and then the more things that you have to be taught that no kid ever can complete, the more you branch into the more, like, knowledge, it's called. Like, there's imagination, creativity, knowledge. Like, nobody ever uses the fucking knowledge. A lot of imagination. Creativity, like, almost never, because that's, like, engineering and stuff. And then the rest is just like self-entitled thoughts and feelings controlled by a motor, and you're controlling your motor, which your motor like never works either. There's a lot of really sweet people though, but like every time I'd see a word, like a little letter pop up on POF, be like, I'm fucking sweet, you can believe it. And then I see him in person, I'm like, you're my fucking cousin. Like, hopefully you weren't looking for any nookie. I'm like, I never look for nookie. They're like, good, okay. Then me and Mark Briggs was wrestling the shit. I didn't want to hurt him though, so it was really like it was like, okay, now let's stop and buy me beer. So he bought me beer, but his arm is like amputated and the skin grafting got infected and it wouldn't work. He broke he lost too much of his bone. Yeah, cousin. That's why Kayla got so embarrassed when she had a fever. She said, my cousin raped me. Tiffany did too. She's like, my cousin raped me. And I'm like, which one? Because like I hang out with the same people. They're like then they started getting that trickle look on their face, like not the veins, like the welts. And I was like, go upstairs. Your kids are sick. I didn't do it. I can reach my pooter. I always could reach my pooter. I don't know why I was saying that. It must be something with like the changes of your body and shrinking back into like somewhat of a normal body. You get like electro vibrations or something. I felt like it's normal to say it, but looking back. Coral had 17 wombs of her own that she created while I knew I could hear her talking. She had 17 bubbles inside the womb. So 17 wombs inside the womb. And that's her thought processing already before she's even seen the outside world. I could like feel her talking back in there, and I stay really quiet and I smoked like nothing. I just listened to her. Like one time I thought it was like, Mama, bubbles. And then Cora had the same voice, so I was tripped right the fuck out. They're cool ones, I guess, because that weight is intense. Average. Wow. Well, dealing with Northern Health cases, which are from all around Canada, sometimes they get sent to Northern Health. They get like two bubbles, and one is evil and one is good. That's about all they ever understand. They're very sick and weak and tired. The baby is. 19, she would have been an evil genius. 18, she would have been a boy. 17 means she's a really smart girl. A genius girl. This is really sucked not being able to cry. I think I suffered a little bit too much to be happy with the like not saying she could have been better, just maybe I would have been in better condition if I wasn't like jostling crying, because it's all attached weird. Your belly attaches different when you're pregnant, so it's like whoa every time I fucking cry, and I'm like, oh, shaking baby syndrome. So I just bucked up and took a herbal, some kind. What was it? Guava? No, nothing aphrodisiac. It was like a dirt tasting probiotic anyway. For just mellowed out my brain, stopped me from crying. I almost believed he was alive because of that fucking not being able to cry about it. And when I told the story that he got hit by a car, that's how much I startled the first time he ever did that to me. Then I said, well, you did it to yourself after that. And he just like startled me into it and then ran across the fucking highway. There's ambulances and everything coming. That's why he's chicken poop. Nickname chicken poop. Chicken shit. Chicken diarrhea. My legs have been really sore for a long time. So they fixed it recently. Now it's just healing. I can do the splits both ways. The custom splits, not like contortionist splits. And that's good, but I still notice that they're achy and it's making me nauseous, and they still are, but I have the scar to prove it that they fixed my leg. It's right near my vag. Right in there. Trying to get across the highway with him. He's like holding my hand. He's like, okay. I'm like, he made up for all that. That's dangerous as fuck. I knew I'd never be that. I am a great snowboarder, but I knew I'd never be that fucking great because I never liked to dabble with the street laws. Scared of it. I wouldn't do things like that on my own. But I would take a snowboard down that fucking hill with like just those. Let me just tuck your feet in there. A little tiny snowboard. I would. I don't care. I know how to tuck. But I'm taking advice from all the times that I felt like everyone was just screaming at me to grow up. Well, yeah. I don't want surgery anymore. It's making me hay fever. Still only 9 in the morning? No wonder I look like I'm just bagged, fucking tired. Probably because the wind was too loud to sleep. Just kind of waking me up and not dozing, waking, dozing. And then you forget you're waking and dozing, you're just dozed. And that's repeating. I watched all of the My Little Pony that I could. The old one. Yeah, so it's just a meteor. A big meteor going really slow. Which means some stars are trying to live forever. Because they do that, they're kind of evil. Stars are. Anyway. They get really hot and they draw in the meteor for friction to stay alive. Airbud's pretty good. I'm so greasy. I definitely need to work on my hygiene. I like how frostbit my eyelashes are. So out of herbs, I'm trying to eat new bacon. Put the bonnet thing on. And shower in like 3 hours or something if it's soaking in olive oil. Mom said they had lots of olive oil that I could fill up my bottles. I was gonna buy olive oil for this too, but I didn't need to. Extra virgin. Try it. Hey, hey, hey. I like goats, but I only like these certain goats. They pull us on crazy carpets up and down the road. But like other than that, I'm scared of them. Like when they get hormonal, they just bash, and like sheep are even worse actually. Coral's like, I'm not happy or cheery about this at all. And I was like, so you like going to the pool? She's like, yes. I was like, I got a new bikini. We could go. She's like, oh, we were just there. I was like, oh, yeah. And then I was like, it's better to not watch a lot of TV until you get older. She's like, why? I was like, because like your feet get sore when you're older, so you're going to want to sit down more anyway. She's like, touche. I like you. Happy and cheery about that. Try to keep them away from TV because then they feel like they watched it, but their imagination took over because they're playing when the TV was on. She watched a lot of Gabby's Dollhouse, but then she gets snippy. She's like, I don't read anything like Gabby. I'm like, what? I bought art supplies. And then she's like, okay, but nothing like Gabby. And I was like, what's your mascot? She's like, a fucking cat. I was like, so make a freaking floofy cat 3D. She so did. I was like, see, that's not like Gabby. Gabby's all like simplified and like aesthetic, and yours is like 3D diagram, freaking dialectic or something. I was like, I just said 3D, but I was trying to be cool. Yours all 3D and fucking cool. Do 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 do. Okay, making up lost time. Colby took me to Sarah's, not at the middle of the night, like not 3 in the morning, like when Logan took me to Sarah's. She said her house is really stressful because Lee got a head injury or a concussion. Ew, like I am filthy. Okay. She said her house is really stressful now because it keeps saying she's dead. I'm like, okay, alright. Just try to fucking get through that everyone at work was saying he died. She's like, I told him to say that. I was like, well, I fucking believed it. Not that you're bipolar or anything. I was just trying to play it cool because we made all these swears, oaths, and promises. And now you're all stressed out. Okay, I'm sorry. To bless your home in the wind and at night, take the stardust and make it all right. Pin a peck and peck it over and tell yourself, will you get over? Fucking greasy. There's like skin all through. Ew, it's not lice. I swear to God. Ew, it looked like lice. The skin's just like flaky and gross. Yeah, Lee got a concussion. Didn't he have a concussion before? He always have a fucking concussion. Head basher. The hair was just like pss, 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 all squiggly cut out. Cat hair! I don't want you to be dead. Not at all. Same with you, Joe. I know, work is nasty. The stigma is worse. I can't walk on those floors anymore. Well, I always have to. But fuck, oh my god. Speaking of which, I want to have a fucking shower. Take you through it all. Have a fucking shower. Put some clothes on. Do my laundry. Put the insoles in my what brand are they? My high tops. And wear my high tops inside, because that's really a huge stress reliever. And get ready to drink beer tonight. It's only fucking 9:30 in the morning. What the fuck? Once upon a land, in the torrent times of 1984, there was a man called Benevolent. He told everyone, I instoust you, I do not injoust you. I instoust you to feel better. We could play fight, lock and wonder. We could be a writing team forever, minus the fevers. And that's how I keep my head up, is Benevolent. Yes, because I love writing, team writing, all kinds of shit. Mom must be washing eggs. I'm sorry to tell you that news, but I can smell them. Oh, if they smells like chicken shit. Owen. Owen, get over here. Oh, yes. Runs through everybody, including the pylons. Owen told my gym teacher that he was going to be my boyfriend. Mr. Maguli, I was in grade 10. And he was selling smokes. I'm like, hey, I think he's at sleepovers at your house after church or when my parents are at the gym. He's like, oh, yeah, I remember you. And then he's selling smokes. when he came to my gym class, I was like, I'm gonna date you, and I was like doing my pylon thing for soccer, and Mr. Magoo was like, that's good. You better keep your word. I don't have the fucking energy to chase you. And then he made me race him. I lost a race to an old man. I couldn't help it. He was making me laugh the entire time. He was talking way. We had to scream at each other the entire fucking race was the plan. And yeah, oh, yeah. It's really sad. Why did he have to die? I think he kind of in the back of his mind. Yeah. Geocaching that often? Is he gonna say that? My uncle made me do it. I was like, I don't fucking think so, bud. Liar. It's okay. People make mistakes all the time in the back of their mind. Sarah is my honest friend that always says gay instead of happy. Once in a while she'll say happy, but yeah. So we're gonna be gay together. We're gonna be happy together. Yes. She's very like sure of herself, and I'm more like nervous and taking it back. That I said I'd be so happy as long as the farm was paid off and I got to stay home. What? Not happy? Not gay, son? Kind of. It's only 9:26 in the morning. I'm pretty fucking happy. I've been happy for about an hour. 57 minutes. I didn't lose any game pieces either. I just gotta put them back in the right box. But I just want to draw with gel pens. I bought some more watercolor paper too. Got dust. Just not shit. All the girls want to be like this. Said 2 times went around this clock and it stopped the sun. Ain't no hollaback girls. Ain't no hollaback girls. 2 times went around this clock. Stop the sun again. It is the town of Codeine, I think. No, town of Codeine. When everybody was like, look at 6 months, I said nothing. And then they're like, I got it from you. You really don't even hallucinate when you sleep. And I was like, no, I don't. I go into a black hole. I wake up a bitch. What's his fucking name? The one that is a cop now. And he's pretty famous as a cop, too. I got you. You don't even hallucinate in your sleep. When I did, it was scary. I fucking had to go to work. They hooked me up to IV. It's because I was scared of losing Owen. It caused a nervous shutdown parts of my butt cheeks, actually. It was funny when I found out it was my butt cheeks. I'm gonna start editing what I post if I can. If the town on coding continues to fucking work. You know how sometimes it doesn't, right? Fuck, my teeth are nice, but like I have this little peeve right there. Does it always seem like I exercise more when I have a broken leg? So it seems like, eh? It's like I get off on the pain. Oh my god. Ew, Amber! I like this video. Mostly because it's clouds in silhouette. I got fucking sick and I was mean to myself. I'll just keep it. I could probably get back on the accounts and delete the videos, but no. There you go. Okay, so this outfit, I don't like anything with the ass crease because it doesn't fucking fit. Like, the bigger you get, this is gonna fall down. I hate this fashion and shit. Aaron sounds looking at me through the window. Awkward bundle to getting sick. That's probably the best one. Pants are so low. I hate those pants. I hate, like, I know they can't change clothes or else they would have, like, 1,000 fucking years ago. But I hate how baggy everything that doesn't show my ass crack fucking. I hate it. I hate outfits. I can wear long johns though. Heartbroken.
Homebound on the bayou, going to the boondocks. I lost you get it. I'm tired and I don't know what to do and I want to do something. And it wastes my energy being like, wow, it'd be really nice to try to get better at this whole music thing. And then at the same time, playing the music thing makes me tired too. I like need more of that mushroom complex. Does it seem to help actually? I was like drawing and shit. I suck. No need to speak. I think we've had enough of each other.
Old age is 3 years, the end of your life.
If it should change your name, I love you just the same. And if it should run away, I would save your face so we can go. If you want to, I wouldn't try to stop you. I couldn't say I blame you. Flicker, fade, destroy everything with you create.
I love that song. I wish I could have banged it on.
I am an Eastern angel. I'm feeling helpless and I'm reckless. I can hear the devil sing. I got a bottle and a death wish, and I'm hanging by a string. I know it hurts. Drown myself in medicine. I hear your words coming through my head again. Time won't cold blood. I lose myself in the shadows of a good night. Bad drugs. I lose myself in the shadow of a whoa, whoa. I lose myself in the shadow of a whoa, whoa. I lose myself in the shadow of a. I'm a loser in a matrix. I'm a sucker for the press. I'm comatose and wasted, but I can hear you still. And I know it hurts to drown myself in medicine. I hear your voice coming from my eardrums. I won't good. I lose myself in the shadow of a good night. Bad drugs. I lose myself in the shadow of a oh, down on my luck. I'm giving you up. Oh, I'm giving you up. Here you go again. Say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right if you should play with your feelings. Listen carefully to the sound of a loneliness as the heart to break down to me. And you still have time remembering what you had, what you loved. visions to myself. Tell me when you're wrapped around your dreams and dreams you like to sell. Dreams of loneliness and a heartbeat crashing red. I'm still just remembering what you had and what you lost. What you had and lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. They women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. You know. You know.
Shoot, that's me.
What?
Oh my god. What are you doing?
Holy shit.
Oh, he's not happy. What happened? What are you doing?
Those fucking, what are they, a Persian? The females always have such short legs. Holy fuck. That was cute. Love Meow was in there. Yummy. That's great. Eating an egg. It's like gnawing it just madly. That's cute. I like that. I like people that when I hang out with them, it feels like I'm fucking off. Like fucking off. Like fucking off. Like, I like people that I feel like, yeah, they talked about me, but it's like, it's gonna get brought up and it'll be kind of funny because I don't talk to douchebags. I really miss Sarah. Okay.
New Maine Coon owners
No,
usually
it's
make
fake. What?
Shoot.
I think like I could have burnt out if they didn't like take all the mutants and tell them to fucking go somewhere else last time. Yeah, actually. Like, and it will get better. It's mushroom complex. I have the candies right there. Gummy bears. I can get on a shit like applesauce, but I do. I say that you're rude as fuck because I'm being very sincere. That I don't like very many YouTubers. My friends like Joey, they were always so fucking polite. Always. It's just like Aaron got jumped and was put in the hospital. I don't know what happened to him. We haven't talked in a very long time. And Joey got jumped and was put in the hospital. They're very nice people. Very proper, very informed and polite. You know? Not.
Here's a question to start off.
Sorry. I'm just laughing at myself. Got my sick face, my jowls are huge. I'm just like. I really like that gold or pink or peach shimmer that I was wearing that one time. It looks really good. What? I just seen these. Oh, what?
Performing his #1 single, Too Sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, Hozier.
The tears don't fall, they crash around me. I wonder how much, like, when I'm actually not, like, in need of a lot of fucking beer. Like, I'm actually in need of beer. I wonder. I wonder how much I aged.
The crazy Karen cop lady's back.
I had to, because of that shit. I had to pop that motherfucking spit. I didn't post that much. I have all my accounts like here ready to go, and there's like nothing. It's more when I'm starting to pick up. It's still not feeling well.
Time for something. We haven't decided on a name yet.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know yet.
So hard.
It is.
Okay, let's go on TV. What am I gonna watch? I always forget there's like nothing on TV either.
This doesn't matter.
All right, we're here. We need.
Rick!
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, this city is such fucking shit. And that you're mad at me because I own a property and it's better than yours. What do you mean? You're a fucking vulgar piece of shit because Della didn't report all the times that your fucking patients, that are supposed to be patient people, are attacking me. Just because I win, I don't get any fucking justification. Fuck you, bitch.